the secret tradition my teacher and I started and never spoke about. It started in my sophomore year when I had Mrs. Hawkins for history. She was one of those teachers who loved the subject so much that it made you love it too. She had this habit of using random objects to make her lessons come alive. Coins, maps, even an old compass. One day, while she was explaining some ancient trade routes, she held up this small, intricate hourglass. "This," she said, "is a reminder that history is built on moments, and every second counts." It was a little cheesy, but it stuck with me. After class, as I was packing up, I noticed she'd left the hourglass on her desk. It wasn't like me to do something bold, but for some reason, I grabbed it. I slipped it into my bag, half expecting her to catch me, but she didn't. The next day, I put the hourglass back on her desk before class started, with a small sticky note attached. "Thanks for the reminder about moments. Thought you'd want this back." She didn't say anything, but she smiled at me as she picked it up. A few days later, I found a small notebook in my desk. Inside was a note written in the same sticky note handwriting. "Since you like the hourglass, I thought you might like this. Write down a moment worth remembering and leave it for me." And that's how it began. Every week, I'd write a little something in the notebook. Nothing huge, just small moments. Like the time I saw a rainbow after a storm, or when I helped a friend ace a test. I'd slip it into her desk, and the next day, it would be back on mine with her response. She always wrote something thoughtful, adding a new perspective or asking a question that made me think. We never talked about it, not once. By the end of the year, the notebook was filled with snippets of my life and her reflections. On the last day of school, I opened my desk and found the notebook, along with the hourglass and a new note. "Keep the moments going. They're yours now." That hourglass sat on my desk for years, and every time I looked at it, I thought about Mrs. Hawkins and how she taught me that even the smallest moments can have meaning.